How's it going, guys? Chips here with you again, back with another Ark Let's Build video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to build this Dwarven house that you see in front of you now. For those of you who may be new to the channel, this is going to be a step-by-step walkthrough video with voiced over instructions so you can get this build on your Ark. And guys, check out the description below for a full list of building materials you will need for this build, as well as the map coords where I built this. For the paint and decorations, those were all done by another YouTuber whose name is UwereAmonkey. I'm going to leave her channel linked in the description below, as well as in a comment. Make sure you go check her out and show her some love for all of her hard work making this build come to life. And like I said at the top, guys, this is meant to be a Dwarven style house. Now, we didn't really have much to go off of, so I based this kind of off of something you might find in like Skyrim or maybe in Lord of the Rings in like a Dwarven city. So we have like our blacksmith area on the bottom floor, we have our tavern on the second floor, and then on our top floor, we have our crew quarters where all the dwarves would be sleeping. But anyways, guys, with all of that said, I just want to tell you thank you so much for being here today, checking out this video, and let's go ahead and let's get to building. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and lay out our foundation. So we're going to start off with a row of 3 stone foundations. Then we're going to go ahead to this middle one, and on the back of it, we're going to add a line of 3 going back. We'll add another row of 3 right here. Behind this, we'll add a row of 5 with it hanging off 1 on each end. Next, we're going to add a row of 7, again doing the same thing. We can go ahead and add 2 more rows of 7 right behind that. Then we'll go back to a row of 5, so we'll come in 1 foundation on each side. And then we'll go back to a row of 3, again coming in 1 foundation on each side. And this will make up the foundation for our build, so you can just go ahead and switch all of these to block. Alright, so next we're going to go ahead and start adding our pillars. So we're going to come in here to this front right corner of our build, and on this foundation right here, we're going to place a wooden fence foundation. Then on this outside corner, we're going to add 1 stone pillar. We're going to come over to this next foundation right here and add another wooden fence foundation. On the inside, we're going to add 4 stone pillars. And on the outside here, we're going to add 1 more. We'll add another wooden fence foundation right here on this foundation. Again, we'll add 4 stone pillars on the inside. And 1 more here on the outside. Then we're going to come in here and add another wooden fence foundation right here. And on this inside kind of corner right here between these 2 4 high pillars, we're going to add 5 high pillars. So your corner will look like this once you have all the pillars placed. So now we're going to go around to the other 3 sides and just duplicate what we just did. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and start building up the first level of walls here on the main house portion of our build. So we're going to start here on the front left corner with a stone wall right here. We'll place a stone door frame here in the middle and fill that in with a reinforced door. Then we're going to go around the remainder of the bottom part of this build and just add 1 high stone wall on each side of every foundation. And just be careful that you are placing it on the foundation, not the fence foundation. Next, here on this front right corner, we're going to go in right here to these walls, and on top of this wall, we're going to place the appropriate sloped stone wall so that it is pointing towards this pillar. We'll do that again right here. We'll do that one more time right here and right here. So that we'll have something that looks like this on our corner. So now go around to our other three corners and do the same thing. Alright, next we're going to head inside of our build to this back wall back here, and right between where we have these two 4-high stone pillars, we're going to get out a stone wall right here, and we're going to rotate the snap point using whichever key or button is appropriate for your system, so that you have something that looks like this. Go ahead and add another one on top, and then do the same thing right here in this middle spot. Now right here in this spot, we're going to get out a stone double door frame, and again we're going to rotate the snap point so that we get this one that's kind of more of a vibrant or brighter green. Go ahead and add another one on top, and then to test this out to make sure we placed it the right way, we just get out a wall and make sure it's facing the right way on top of that. Next we're going to come to this side right here, and we're going to go ahead and place 2 stone walls right here facing like this. We'll come around back to the front, and right here we're going to add 2 more stone double door frames. And then right here we're going to add 2 more stone walls. And then we'll come over here to this side, and between these 2 pillars we'll add 2 more stone walls. And then finally the last thing we're going to do is get out a stone staircase, and we're just going to again rotate through the snap points until we get this one right here. That will place down like that and fill perfectly into this little stairwell that we just created. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and fill in this ceiling here to create our second floor. So we're going to start off to the side of our stairwell here by adding a stone ceiling right here. We'll place 1 more in front, add 1 more to the right of that. We're going to leave this space over here open as well as the corners, and then we're going to add 3 more coming off on the left here. Again, we're going to leave these sides open, so we're now going to add another row of 5 right here in front of this row. And then add 1 more row of 5 in front of that. And then just go ahead and add 1 row of 3 right here, again leaving that section on the front open. And what we're going to do is we're going to come around here to the front, and we're going to go ahead and fill this in, these 3 right here, we're going to fill this in with sloped wooden roofs. And go ahead and do that on the other 3 sides as well. Now that we have those side parts done, we're going to work on this corner. So if you're on unofficial and you have no clip enabled, you don't need to worry about doing this in this specific order. But if you're playing on official settings, pay close attention to this right here, because I'm going to show you how you can cross ceilings on official settings. So as we come in here to this corner, we have basically our left side right here and our right side right here. So the way you want to do this is get out your sloped wooden roof, and you want to snap this left side one first, and then snap the right side one, and you'll be able to cross them like this. If you try to place that right side one first and then the left one, that left one won't be able to place. So just make sure you place the left one and then the right one. So we'll go over here to this corner and do the same thing. So this is our left side, this is our right side. So place the left one first and then the right one. And we're just going to do this on the other 2 corners as well. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we are going to start building up the walls for our second floor. So first we're going to come in here to this left corner, and we're going to add a stone window frame and fill that in with a reinforced window. And we are just going to go around the entire second floor and place 1 stone window frame with a reinforced window to start off. Now that you have those placed, we're going to go ahead on top of this. We're going to add a greenhouse door frame and fill that in with a reinforced door. So just like this. And again, we're going to go around and do this on top of each of these window frames. We're going to add a greenhouse door frame and then a reinforced door. Now we're just going to go ahead in here above the stone window frames and below the greenhouse door frames and place a thatch ceiling, and just go around the entire build and do this. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do, we're going to head in here on top of these thatch ceilings, and we're going to go ahead and get out a stone railing and we are going to rotate the snap point using whichever key or button is appropriate for your system so that you have something that looks like this. So go ahead and place that down, and then go ahead and add one more on top. And what we're actually doing is we are placing this on the thatch ceiling. So now we're going to go around the remainder of the build where we have these thatch ceilings, and we're just going to keep doing this in front of each of these greenhouse door frames. And then once you have all of those railings placed, you can go ahead and pick up or destroy all of those thatch ceilings. Next, we're going to work on the inside of our second floor. So first, we're going to head here to our back where we have this stairwell, and we're going to place a stone railing right here and right here, just surrounding the stairwell. Then we're going to come over to this side right here, to this ceiling right here. We're going to get out a stone staircase, and we're going to rotate the snap point using whichever key or button is appropriate for your system until you get this one right here. Go ahead and place that down. Then right here on this side of it, we're going to get out a stone wall and build that 2 high. Right here in front of the entry to the staircase, we're going to build 2 high stone double door frames. We'll add 2 more stone walls right here. 2 more stone walls here on the side. Then we're going to come to the back side of the staircase and add 2 more stone walls right here and 2 more right here, just kind of boxing in our staircase. All right, now we're going to go ahead and fill in the ceiling for our second floor. So we're just going to go ahead in and fill this entire ceiling in, only leaving open where that stairwell comes up. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and start building up our third floor. So we're going to start off here on this corner by getting out a sloped stone wall and placing it right here, and place the opposite one right here so that they are coming to a point on that corner pillar. Now we're going to head over to our other 3 sides and do the same thing. Now once you have that done, come to one of the sides of our build. So if this over here is the front, this would be our side. Come in between where we have these 2 pillars and place down 3 stone double door frames just like this. Then on top of the middle one, we're going to add a wooden wall. And then on the sides, we're going to add the appropriate sloped wooden walls. We'll go to the opposite side over here and do the same thing. Then on this side over here where we have the staircase, we're going to come back to the inside here, and we're going to get out a stone railing. Now, if you're doing this from the inside of the build, you shouldn't have to flip the snap point or rotate the snap point. It should just place down, just like that. Go ahead and add another one right here. We'll add 1 more right here, 1 more on this side right here, and 1 more right here to completely box in our staircase. Next, we're going to start creating our roof. So first here on the front of our build, we're going to start off with 3 sloped wooden roofs going across right here, and then another layer of 3 going across right here. We'll place 3 more right here on the side. On the back, we'll add 3 more right here, as well as 3 more above those. And then over here on this other side, again, we'll place 3 more. Then at the very top of the build, we'll just add 3 wooden ceilings. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and do a little trick to make that peak on top of our roof here. So we're going to head into these ceilings on the very top, and on this side ceiling right here, we're going to snap a wooden pillar right in the middle, and then add 1 more on top of it. Come over to this other side ceiling right here and do the same thing. Then back on this side, we're going to get out a wooden fence foundation, and we're going to snap that right here on the lip of that ceiling. And then go ahead and place a wooden pillar on the inside snap point, just like this. Now go ahead and place a thatch ceiling on top of it, and add 1 more here to the side. come around to the inside of those thatch ceilings and drop a wooden wall down from each of those. And then you can go ahead and pick up or destroy those thatch ceilings, this wooden pillar right here, and also this wooden fence foundation. Now we're going to go ahead and get out a wooden ramp and drop one down from each of these wooden walls on each side. And then just on top of those wooden walls, we're going to go ahead and add a stone railing. Alright, so now we're going to finish off this build by building up this entry walkway that we have here. So we're going to start off on this front left foundation by placing a wooden fence foundation on the front of it and snap a stone pillar to each side of that. Come around to the back side of it and do the same thing. Then we'll head over here to this right foundation and do the same thing on both sides of it. Then we'll come back to our front, and here on the center foundation, we're going to add a stone stair. And then we're just going to completely box in this walkway with stone railings. And then lastly, we are also going to add one stone railing right here between these pillars and one right here. Alright guys, so that is going to do it for the building portion of this video. Now, as always, UwereAmonkey is going to come in here and work her magic on the paint and decorations. So guys, stick around for one more second and I will show you what she comes up with. Alright guys, so like I said, UwereAmonkey has came in and hooked us up with an awesome paint scheme and some great decorations. So I'm going to kind of real quickly show you what she has done, but she does have a full tour video for this on her channel. So I'm going to leave it linked below. Make sure you go check out her video to get a full in-depth idea of what she has done. So anyway, starting out here on the outside, obviously, she has hooked us up with a great paint scheme as always. A lot of different colors, a lot of different stuff going on. She's added this kind of wraparound like patio going around the build just to frame it, and has also built up the outside here with some cannons and some trophies and whatnot and plants, just to kind of make it feel a little bit more dwarven. As we head to the back here, we've actually added an additional build here on the back. Now this is a pig pen, or a war pig pen that UwereAmonkey has on her channel. This is actually one of her builds. So I added this on here to kind of fit the theme of the Dwarven style, because they use like rams or war pigs as mounts. So since the rams in this game are not very intimidating, we went ahead and used her war pig pen to add on here. So make sure if you want to add this to fit the theme, go check out her channel and build this up as well. She has, like I said, a full tutorial video of it. We'll go ahead and head inside here and show you guys what she's done on the inside. So first, when we come in this first floor, now basically how this works is I just kind of tell her roughly what I want each kind of area to be, and she goes ahead and just makes it happen. She hooks it up. So the first floor, the idea was this would be kind of like their forge or their like smithy area, where they would be building all of their tools, bringing all that metal back that they'd be mining. And as you can see, she hooked us up with something awesome to fit that theme. And then we also have this little room back here. She just kind of used this as like a storage room, and has another cannon back here, back in storage, waiting to be used. As we head upstairs, my idea for the upstairs was to make it kind of like their tavern or their bar area, because we all know they love to drink after a hard day's work. So she hooked us up with this awesome looking bar. Just everything about it looks great. I can't say enough about it. We've got plenty of seating. She's made great use of all of the different spaces to add us in bar seating and everything. And it just looks terrific. As we head up to the third floor, she has turned this area into kind of like a bedroom for all of our different dwarves. So we have a bunch of different beds around here, or sleeping bags for them to sleep in. And this is just kind of like an area for our whole entire tribe of dwarves to share as their sleeping quarters. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the build, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it was easy for you to follow along and get this build on your arc. Guys, if you did enjoy the build in the video and you haven't already, do me a favor and hit that like button. Those help my videos get out there, which obviously helps the channel grow. Go ahead and leave me some feedback in the comments below on what you think. And of course guys, if you're new to the channel, go check out some other videos, and if you like what you see, subscribe for future Arc Let's Build videos. And guys, go ahead and check out the description below for a link to my Twitter where you can follow me and keep up to date, as well as a link to my Discord channel that I just started, where you can again follow me, chat, share pictures of this build, your own build, all kinds of things on there, guys. Go ahead and check that out and join up and talk to us on there. And also guys, make sure again that you check out UwereAmonkey's channel, which is linked down below, for a video on that pig pen that we have in the back, as well as a tour video for all of her hard work doing the paint and decorations on this build. But anyways, guys, with all of that said, I just once again want to tell you thank you so much for being here today, checking out the video, and have a great day.